Hello all. So myself, Hanisha Nukala. I have an experience of 4 years in IT industry. I have started my career with as a Blue Prism developer, then moved to ServiceNow, and now I'm with Thinkcloudly as a ServiceNow instructor. So we'll move on to the ServiceNow sessions. So what is ServiceNow actually into? So it's a cloud-based workflow automation platform. It's a ticketing-based tool where most of the organizations use this tool to improve their automated or routine work tasks or their operational activities to improve and to work more effectively and to what we'd say like they'll reduce the work of the employees. So mostly ServiceNow, it's called as Snow in general terms. Most of them, while opting for the opportunity, they would call you for Snow developers or Snow admin work or Snow Scrum Master or Snow business analyst. So ServiceNow, it automates most of the routine work tasks. For example, you are into an organization and you are yet to receive your laptop. So it takes certain period of time, right? So there would be a few people who are into the company and first they have to receive and then you will receive. So there should be a particular tracking system into it. So maintaining the tracking system and managing the data regarding the laptop information or application information into the ServiceNow tool is a basic example that I am giving it to you. So basically cloud, what is cloud? Like it's an on-demand network access shared resource which helps the employees or the organizations to manage or store or process the data only via internet, only through online and internet. No need of installing any of the applications into your PC or installing your databases over it. So it's just like you are storing, as an example, you're storing your Google Photos with the help of your Gmail ID, right? The same way organization will store their data and they manage their data using ServiceNow in the backend. So what is the architecture of ServiceNow? On what basis or on what is the basic language that they have used to develop ServiceNow is Java and Tomcat web server. It runs in the Linux in the backend. So it's the how they have developed is using Java and Tomcat. And while using ServiceNow, most of the developers need JavaScript knowledge to build new applications and to build new modules. But if we are going to use the implemented ServiceNow activities, no need of having the JavaScript knowledge. For example, only the developers, ServiceNow developers need JavaScript knowledge. But for ServiceNow, we have plenty of roles like admin, testers, Scrum Masters, and customers, implementers. So we'll get into that topic further. But so basically, ServiceNow is multi-tenant architecture. For example, in an organization, the organization opts only for one instance, but the whole organization people around 100 or 200, how much strength they have in their organization, will use the same instance. So it's a multi-tenant organization. They'll use only the same instance, and multiple users or multiple customers can use it in very secured manner. None of them can touch their data within the users who are using it. So why most of the companies you opt for ServiceNow is it would be very useful and it would be very easy to maintain the data, manage the data, and most of the employees or customers will be able to implement the ServiceNow workflows. They can use their customized workflows in ServiceNow. So it smoothens their business processes using the system's artificial intelligence. It improves their business processes that they are following for now. For example, for few of the organization goes for waterfall model, few of the organization goes for agile model. So whatever structure or whatever things they are using into it, they can automate it very easily in ServiceNow. So what are the most key features that they do follow in why would they opt for ServiceNow, and what are the key features that we can see in ServiceNow is it's single instance based tool. That is one point, and approval process will be very closely observed in it. For example, in any organization, to complete a particular task, we need few of the approvals. In any of the organization, like in hospitals or in any of the IT industries or any of the business industries, we need few of the approvals from the managers or from the team managers or the scrum masters, like that. So all those approvals policies will be handled using the workflows. And the teamwork, how many incidents they have, how many tickets they have worked on, and what are their performances, and handling all those things will be seen in the dashboards. For example, if anyone are working in the IT industry, each and every year they'll go for the hike process. So they'll calculate their performance, how effectively they are working, and how many hours they are working, and what are the timesheets, and all those balancing things will be handled. So that is also will be handled in ServiceNow. The dashboards and reports, everything will be handled in ServiceNow. So, and it is completely confidential and integrity of data. So none of them can access the data. Only we will provide a few of the roles to that particular person. Only he will be able to see the data. Rest all, they can only use the data. I mean, they can only use to create the tickets, but not viewing the tickets. So what is the history of ServiceNow? I mean, how they are naming it, or who had founded it. So you can see here, Fred Lundy, he had founded in 2003, and the headquarters is in San Diego. So every year they'll release ServiceNow versions, like how most of them are using iPhone, right? So for each and every year, they'll go for iPhone 14 or 13 or 13 Pro. They'll release the versions, and they'll have a particular naming convention while releasing each and every version. In the same way, ServiceNow also releases the versions every year, and their naming convention is they'll name it in cities in an alphabetical order. You can see the latest releases and versions names over here. Like you can see here as New York, Orlando, Paris, Quebec, including with the years. Now, at present, we are working on San Diego. Tokyo is yet to release in the last quarter of 2022, that is of December. So coming to the point, who uses ServiceNow? Mostly uses ServiceNow. Only the knowledge of getting ServiceNow, what is ServiceNow and all. So IT staff, while working on their business processes, IT staff works on ServiceNow to create the tickets. That is one category of using ServiceNow. Developers, as I have mentioned, to develop new applications or new modules into ServiceNow. At present, we have ITSM, ITBM, few of the products into ServiceNow. But if any organization builds that I need to create a customized application, or I need to create a customized module in ServiceNow, then developers are required, and they need JavaScript coding knowledge. Else, for rest of all the opportunities like IT staff and support team and admin and facilitator, usage of ServiceNow tool and knowledge on ServiceNow tool how to navigate and how to use ServiceNow tool is enough. So supporting, for example, in any of the organization, IT team works for installing or uninstalling the applications, or for any of the other purposes, for providing the access, all these things will be handled by ServiceNow teams. And to, for example, for any application, as you have seen our application of Thinkcloudly, right? To provide the access, we will create the username and password, right? In the same way, admin's work is to handle the users, their roles and their access, and to provide the security for one department to another department, how to handle the roles and how to give the roles to the people, I mean, to the employees within the organization. So that work would be like admin work. Facilitator is while deploying from one application to another application, or from one instance to another instance, the deployment activities will be handled by one person. So when new processes or applications are introduced, like custom one, deploying from one instance to another instance, like when you get into the organization, you can't work directly in production. You have to work first in dev, next to test, next to prod. So that activities will be handled by facilitator. Next, as I have mentioned, initially in 2003, they have introduced only IT service management, that is ITSM, like handling incidents or problems or changes in the general organization process. But later on, they have introduced with ITOM, that is IT operations management, and HR service delivery as well. Recently, we are affected with complete pandemic situation, right? So no one are willing, or none of the companies are allowing us to the office. So ServiceNow has come to a wonderful product, that is safe workplace management. So they will check the health checkups and the vaccines that they have taken, their health status, and their if they are providing any CAP facilities, that status, and their group status, everything will be stored in ServiceNow, and that would be intimated to the whole group and the whole organization through emails. So that is a wonderful product that has been introduced in 2020. That is one thing. And these are all the products that they have introduced. We have a lot more, but few of them which are mostly used are these. So coming to the major customers that they are using ServiceNow is, you can see most of the companies that they are using ServiceNow as a ticketing tool. You can see Capgemini or Dell, or most of the US and UK companies are also opting into it. And most of the projects are from US for us to India. When we are working, most of the projects are from US and UK. And yeah, those are the places. And we are into a project with Canada also. So most of the companies are using it, and as a developers, we Indians are working over here. So what is the benefit of learning ServiceNow? Is you will have a vast knowledge. You can just improve your knowledge or skills while working into ServiceNow. Like navigating to a particular tool. For example, I can just give you an example. When you are ordering a product in online, how it is reaching it to your home, the delivery address that you are providing. So that tracking, how they are tracking, and what is the exact process they are following. Everything will be provided in ServiceNow, and it would be transparent like that. Now, it is highly demanded course for the next 10 years. For the next 10 years, ServiceNow would be like highly demanded. And they are paying great salary for ServiceNow. Scrum Master, you can just say that per hour $70, or per hour. I have seen within the applications that I got it. So they are paying a high salary for ServiceNow developers, and we will give a promising career in ServiceNow, professional advancement. And if you are going for any certifications, that would be an adding point for your career. So how to go for ServiceNow certification is, we need to follow a particular process. We need to create a web assessor account, your personal email ID, and you have to create a Now Learning portal. You will find all the materials to learn or to grab some knowledge in Now Learning portal. After grabbing those knowledge, that knowledge, you have to go for a voucher, then attend for an exam. So to improve your knowledge for each and every year, you need to go for a Delta certification. If you are going for a certification this year, next year you'll go for a Delta certification for the same course that you have done. So the main course that most of the companies opt for is CSA course, the fundamentals of ServiceNow. So that would be an add-on mark or add-on point to your certification.
Thank you so much, Anisha.
Thank you for watching. Switch from non-IT to IT today. Explore www.thinkcloudly.com.